Welcome to Power Nation Daily. Today on deck, got a solid show, the Volvo S60 Polestar TC1 race car. All right, this week's power play matchup is between the Z28 and the GT350R. Which one's better? Is the Dodge Viper going to be going away by the year 2017? Tesla's latest autonomous mode and software, and the top 5 fastest fails all going down right now. You better buckle up and hang on tight. This is Power Nation Daily, where we keep you on the edge of your seat in the latest automotive news. Let's get this thing started, shall we? Hey everybody, welcome to Power Nation Daily. Before we get going, keep in mind the best comments always walk away with an autographed license plate. We go through the comments on Facebook and on PowerNationTV.com. We pick out our favorites and we send you an email saying, hey, hit us up, give us your address, we got something for you. So do that, pass it along, and we'll go from there. But let's get to the show, shall we? Volvo is getting back to their 1985 touring car championship roots with the all-new Volvo S60 Polestar TC1 race car, that they're going to be going racing in the FIA World Touring Car Championships next year. Now, the higher-ups of Volvo say this is a fantastic way to support technology in their own production cars by testing their cars on the racetrack at venues all over the world. Now, in the 80s, Volvo dominated racing circuits in Australia, Finland, Germany, Portugal, New Zealand, even Sweden, with a downsized turbo 4-cylinder against the higher output in BMWs, Rovers, and Jaguars with 6 cylinders, 8 cylinders, and even 12 cylinders. Now, the totally new Volvo S60 Polestar TC1 race car carries the legacy of the 240 turbo by featuring a newly developed 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that makes 400 horsepower. It sounds like David versus Goliath with these championships and all next year, because they got a lot of competition, but don't count Volvo out. They've done it before and they could do it again. The Power Nation Power Play this week is between two road course muscle car giants out of Detroit. Now, which one do you think is the better race car straight from the factory? The legendary Z28, it's already legendary and it's not even that old, or the high-rev and brand new Ford Mustang GT350R? We're looking for which one is better on a road course, straight from the factory. Now, we don't provide a winner here, your comments do. Now, whoever gets the most comments on one side or the other is going to lean us towards picking a winner next week. So it's really up to you. Whoever has the best argument wins. So let's get started and let you decide. First on deck, the Camaro Z28 is powered by a 7-liter LS7 427 cubic inch small block, making 505 horsepower. It redlines at 7,000 RPM. On acceleration, the Z28 reaches 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, and it blows through the quarter mile at 12.7 at 116 miles per hour with a top speed of 175 miles per hour. But like I said, that's not the point. The car wasn't made to go straight. It was built to destroy corners, and that's exactly what this muscle car does. From the front to the rear, this thing looks mean, and it is mean. It has a front splitter, and it has a big rear spoiler, and they work. Weighing in at 3,862 pounds, this muscle car has enormous stopping power with 6 piston calipers up front, 4 in the rear, and it grips onto those carbon ceramic brakes that cool off very quickly. It will halt from 70 to 0 in 155 feet. Now, holding this beast to the track are 4 massive, barely street legal 305/30 Pirellis on all 4 corners, and they stick like glue as soon as they get warmed up. But don't look for luxury inside this Z28, because there's no AC, there's nothing fancy at all. This thing is made to drive. This car costs $75,000. It's a lot of car for 75 grand, and I'd be willing to bet it would put some $100,000 cars on the trailer. Now, for the power play challenger in the other corner, the Ford GT350R Mustang. It was also built for one mission: to punish racetracks. It's powered by a 315 cubic inch double overhead cam 5.2 liter flat plane crank Voodoo V8, and it delivers 526 horsepower. It screams to 8,000 RPM. This mean Mustang does 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and it will run the quarter mile in 12 seconds flat with a top speed of 175 miles per hour. Now, the suspension on the GT350R has been redesigned using a more rigid platform revolving around aluminum parts to keep the weight down and to keep the rigid up. This road racer comes with carbon fiber also. The splitter, the rear spoiler, and a number of other pieces are carbon fiber. To keep the unsprung weight down, Ford also made the wheels carbon fiber, which is the first time in production history for Ford. Speaking of weight, curb weight of the Mustang is 3,650 pounds, and it does not come with a radio, so don't ask. The price of this car is $65,000. So there you have it. Those are the 2 cars in this week's Power Nation Power Play. It's not up to me. That's what I said. It's up to you. So leave a comment. Tell us what you think. We're going to review the comments, and whoever has the best fight is going to win. So could the Viper be leaving us for good by the year 2017? Now, if a report from Allpar is true, it very well could happen. According to Allpar, a deal between the United States Auto Workers and Fiat Chrysler would close the Conner Avenue assembly plant by 2017. And this plant is responsible for making the Dodge Viper. You guessed it. As a lot of people know, the Viper has not really been on that much demand by buyers. They've only sold 503 Vipers between January and September of this year. It's not lack for trying though, because Fiat Chrysler has done everything they can to pump out the Vipers. It just hasn't seemed to work. They even let buyers personalize their own Vipers head to toe, and well, I guess just not selling the Viper. But if you remember, the Viper did go away in 2010 before it made its return in 2013. Does this mean the Viper is sure to go away? It doesn't, not at all. But sales are down, and the plant closing points towards one thing. A lot can happen though between now and 2017. But what do you think? Are you a Viper fan? Do you want to see the Viper hang on, or are you just ready for something new? Tell us what you think in the comments. Tesla's new software update 7.0 is packing quite the autonomous punch. Yeah, I think you know where we're going with this. The new update features auto park. Let's say you're downtown, you want to park your car, the Tesla at low speeds can actually detect the parking spot and can park itself once the driver allows it to. That's just scary. Hey man, go park. You're out there trying to get some food. Auto steer is a technology using high-resolution GPS as well as sensors to look for lane markings. It essentially will help keep you in the right lane. Unless there's extreme weather, then you might not want to use it. A little glitchy. Auto lane change, it's pretty much simple. The driver hits his turn signal, the car then senses if it's safe to move over into the lane. Automatic emergency steering inside collision warning. The dash will actually light up and let the driver know if there's stuff too close to the car. Now, Tesla CEO Elon Musk expects Tesla to build their very first fully autonomous car in about 3 years. But they'll have to jump through some serious regulatory issues before that's a thing. For now, Tesla has a couple updates for you. Check them out. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. That's right, top 5 fastest fails. And this week on top 5 fast fails, tire explosions. You might have seen them, you might have heard about them. Well, we got 5 that are pretty good. Let's start with number 5. This one's coming from overseas. Check this out. The guy has a switchblade knife. It looks like he's going to be taking, stealing this truck here. Karma had a different answer for him. Check this out. Number 4 for top 5 fastest fails is an SUV gone mad. This guy is in his SUV, old Dodge. He decides to show how it's done. And I gotta be honest, it's kind of impressive. It's 3 minutes long, so I fast forwarded through it, but take a look at this. Exactly how to blow a tire 101. Coming in at number 3 for top 5 fastest fails. The first fail, if you ask me, is a front-wheel drive dragster. All right, but the real fail, it's coming up. Just keep your eyes peeled on that left front tire. Coming in at number 2 for top 5 fastest fails is a guy that's just not quite paying attention. He's airing up his tire, and the rest is history. Oh my goodness. Let's watch this in an instant replay. He's lucky that he moved his head back because he almost had it blown off. I'm not sure if he's trying out for the Olympics, but that was an impressive backflip. I hope he's okay. And number 1 for top 5 fastest fails is crazy. Check out this motorhome hauling a big 4-door Dodge. He loses a left front tire and the rest, yeah, it's not good.
So what? Let me do it. Let me be dumb. I must enjoy being dumb. Let me be dumb. Let me be dumb then.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. This here for top 5 fastest fails for Fast Fails Friday. If you have any questions, be sure to hit us up in the comments. Leave a comment. Like I said, whoever leaves the best comments is going to walk away with an autographed license plate. Have a great rest of your week. Stay tuned right here on PowerNationTV.com for a lot more Power Nation Daily. And for more Power Nation on television, tune in this Saturday at 8 a.m. on CBS Sports for all the Power Nation that you can handle. And also on Sunday at 9 a.m. on Spike. My name is Gannon Pritchard. This is Power Nation Daily. Have a great rest of your week. Drive fast, stay safe, and be sure to let us know who you think is the best, the Z28 or the GT350R. You tell me. We'll announce the winner next show.